Easy Mizzy on Mac. HS on deck, no meds, my S bake off with gap. Yes.
For back with another reaction. On today's video, we got Suspect and SD from Harlem, very cold rapper, with Red Tape off of the Suspicious Activity album. Very, very heavily suggested. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this.
B.A.B. 1 2 clocks. Cold brings loose when they both get caught.
The beat drop will be interesting.
Red tape when AGB ride. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape when AGB
I can't tell where this beat's gonna go.
Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight.
The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his drop helicopters, pick them up from the block. Easy go make it out the good, I go knock.
Whoa!
1 2 blocks, whole bricks.
Whoa!
The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his drop helicopters, pick them up from the block. Easy go make it out the good, I go knock.
Fam, I said I have no clue where this beat's gonna go because I can't get a sense of it from what I'm hearing. These all just sound like fundamental elements of the beat. It doesn't sound like the parts of the beat that give it character, if that makes sense. So I really didn't know where this is going, but fam,
My mind, red tape when I swing my knife, red tape night then I go see tight.
The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his drop helicopters, pick them up from the block. Easy go make it out the good, I go knock. B.A.B. 1 2 blocks, whole bricks loose when they both get cooked. Ops get got when yevs get hot. Red tape when I get them drugs. Red tape when AG ran. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape when AG ran. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight.
I can't lie, we're reloading it. We're reloading it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This beat, like, what I really like about this beat is the fact, normally within like the first like 15 seconds, you kind of know where the beat's gonna go. But with this one, like, and you hear me say it a lot all the time, like very early on, I'll say that I'm feeling the beat. But fam, listen to this. It even changes after the beat drop.
The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his drop helicopters, pick them up from the block. Easy go make it out the good, I go knock. B.A.B. 1 2 blocks, whole bricks loose when they both get cooked. Ops get got when yevs get hot. Red tape when I get them drugs. Red tape when AG ran. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape when AG ran. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Death is the prize. Swing for the eyes, they walk out open minds. They alert when alerts and alert at night. Can swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Death is the prize. Swing for the eyes, they walk.
Death is the prize. Okay, you just said swing for the eyes, stay woke. It's gonna be quite a difficult task to do that with no eyes.
Open minds, they alert when alerts and alert at night. Can you won't think twice, just boom bye bye. This the prize. Swing for the eyes, they walk out open minds. They alert when alert.
Fam, what? Stay woke because I open minds. Obviously, when you're woke, it means that, yeah, you've opened your mind up to new ideas, kind of. It's like, yeah, you're kind of looking at the world from a different perspective. That's what woke means. But fam, when he says he's opening minds, like, he means he's like opening your mind up to new things. Let's say that.
When I lurk at night, can you won't think twice, just boom bye bye. I was pistol, I pushed my shank and I guide and I felt much better when I heard it. Yeah, disrespect when they try to invite to bro, popcorn out everything nice.
What's nuts is that most of this album hasn't been censored. In fact, I don't think any of it's been censored. So I would dread, because the start of that bar sounded a little bit brazy. I would dread to find out what on earth this guy's talking about.
When alerts and alert at night, can you won't think twice, just boom bye bye. I was pistol, I pushed my shank and I guide and I felt much better when I heard it. Yeah, disrespect when they try to invite to bro, popcorn out everything nice. Everyone's flagging.
And what's a bit nuts is that, fam, that's a straight up confession, fam. Because when you can listen to what he's rhyming the words with. You can kind of put two and two together as to why that one line had to be censored. Otherwise, this guy is not seeing the light of day, fam.
They alert when alerts and alert at night. Can you won't think twice, just boom bye bye. I was pistol, I pushed my shank and I guide and I felt much better when I heard it. Yeah, disrespect when they try to invite to bro, popcorn out everything nice. Everyone's flagging, ain't nothing new, we getting them down before they were blue. Numerous drillings, I left no clues, got nothing to prove, I pay my dues. They're tight with the seats like Jews, we shoot, re-root when they're trying to write them down before they were blue. Numerous drillings, I left no clues, got nothing to prove, I pay my dues.
Knowing this guy and how he likes to structure his bars, I don't think the use of the word blue and clues is a coincidence. Who remembers that show from their childhood, Blue's Clues? I'm gonna assume he did that on purpose.
It's like Jews, we shoot, reboot when they're trying to regroup. ZK's 4432's mood, everything fucked about when we should have trained for Olympics. How many times we duck goose? More my green, I smash that Hulk, then pass that pussy to Bruce. It's loose, I think she fucked Lowski too, it's true.
He said Hulk and then pass that to Bruce. And wait, hold on.
For Olympics, how many times we duck goose? More my green, I smash that Hulk, then pass that pussy to Bruce. It's loose, I think she fucked.
Yeah, I smashed that Hulk, then I passed that to Bruce. Obviously, Bruce Banner is Hulk's actual name. Cold. In fact, you know what? I like the way this guy makes his bars. He's making a lot of Marvel references. I've clicked it and I've appreciated it. Can't lie.
Should have trained for Olympics, how many times we duck goose? More my green, I smash that Hulk, then pass that pussy to Bruce. It's loose, I think she fucked Lowski too, it's true. I got done him and him too. Grim Reaper.
She's loose. I think she did Lowski too. When Lowski always calls himself loose. Fam, this guy knows what he's doing.
Duck goose. More my green, I smash that Hulk, then pass that pussy to Bruce. It's loose, I think she fucked Lowski too, it's true. I got done him and him too. Grim Reaper, I never named myself, that speaks for itself. I send man hell. Got a king and queens with the cards I was dealt. If there's a bounty and it pays well, I'll do.
You know what he should call himself? He should call himself Hades instead. That would be so cold. Someone one day is gonna pop up with the name Hades. You know the guy, the god of death in Greek mythology. Someone's gonna pop up with that name one day, and just remember that I told you it's gonna happen.
How many times we duck goose? More my green, I smash that Hulk, then pass that pussy to Bruce. It's loose, I think she fucked Lowski too, it's true. I got done him and him too. Grim Reaper, I never named myself, that speaks for itself. I send man hell. Got a king and queens with the cards I was dealt. If there's a bounty and it pays well, I'll decrease health and increase wealth. Don't jump out, man, creep up stealth, hit heads and chest, don't go below belt. It's peak when I don't get dark, all of my odds get bullied in jail. The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his truck. Helicopters picked him up from the block. Is he gonna make it out the gulag or not? BAB 1-2 Glocks, hell breaks loose when they both get caught. Ops get got when yells get hot. Red tape when I get them drugs. Red tape when AG ride. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape when AG ride. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape then he saw that light. I'm talking to a bro that this burger's nice. Remember you caught him, I swung your knife, but he had a stab proof so he got live. Yes, later on now he's in the sky face twice, but walking your dog that night. Let go the hero, London on Gotham, get your soul taken a dark night. 3 man bang up me bro and Glendon talk about rice and remember. Swung your knife, but he had a stab proof so he red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape then he saw that light. I'm talking to a bro that this burger's nice. Remember you caught him, I swung your knife, but he had a stab proof so he got live. Yes, later on now he's in the sky face twice, but walking your dog that night. Let go the hero, London on Gotham, get your soul taken a dark night. 3 man back.
Gotham Dark Knight, best movie of all time, man. One of the best movies of all time. I can't lie, I'm a Marvel fan, but that's the one movie, the one DC movie where they really got it right. I can't lie. That Joker performance, Heath Ledger, R.I.P. man. What a movie, man. If you haven't seen The Dark Knight, I don't know what you've been doing. I can't lie. I don't know what you're doing. Such a dope movie. But fam, this verse, obviously we had sus with the Marvel references and now with the DC reference. That's dope.
Me bro and Glendon talk about rice and remember. All of the up-block drugs we attended, brown skin gang we oppressing. Know your real life lesson. If you're battling, don't leave your brethren. Cause you're gonna be the second to last when you see when you chilling in hell or heaven. PMA should praise the God, cause how many times to be splashed at you? Fresh on 50 when I start to the 40, bear man, no fucking nude. And I see fuck me and loose. When we got him and him too. Ski demon, I never named myself, that I'm tapped in my head up girls. Back to my flow, let me take by the old.
That's what SD stands for. Ski Demon. That's dope. That is very dope. No. Hold on.
BAB 1-2 Glocks.
Should praise the God, cause how many times to be splashed at you? Fresh on 50 when I start to the 40, bear man, no fucking nude. And I see fuck me and loose.
15. Nah, these lot really started young, fam. What the hell?
Him and him too. Ski demon, I never named myself, that I'm tapped in my head up girls. Back to my flow, let me take by the old ass up.
You'll do what? You'll do what?
And I see fuck me and loose. When we got him and him too. Ski demon, I never named myself, that I'm tapped in my head up girls. Back to
Nah. Wait. You'll do what? You'll do what?
Loose. When we got him and him too. Ski demon, I never named myself, that I'm tapped in my head up girls. Back to my flow, let me
I can't lie, I'm gonna need the uncensored version of that. What the hell? I'm hoping he didn't say like Mason Greenwood type beat, fam. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, but I can't lie, I need to hear the uncensored version. Cause there's being tapped and then there's that, fam. Like.
Hennessy fuck me and loose. When we got him and him too. GD man, I never name myself. I'm tapped in my head on top girls. Back to my floor, let me take by the old I circle the block like Simpson the movie. When this ain't true, I'm Grandma's cutie. When I got smashed when I clocked it was Rudy. PJ's not.
I can't lie, I can't stop thinking about that. I'm gonna assume he's not saying that, but it's just a bit weird for that part to get censored. It's a bit weird, but he's going in still.
Some lewdy on what I'm on like Lucy. Because it's a up, no cap, I'll set if he's fresh on my moving booty. The chef man out of his socks and the doctors rip him out of his drop helicopters.
It's a dope song.
If you gotta make it out the gulag or not. AGB 1-2 blocks. Hell breaks loose and they both get caught. Ops get got when yevs get hot. Red tape when I get them drops. Red tape when AG ride. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight. Red tape when AG ride. Red tape when I lose my mind. Red tape when I swing my knife. Red tape night then I go see tight.
Yeah, now sorry, I clicked off the song. That's what happened. I'm on Spotify on my laptop. Instead of pressing pause, I pressed skip. So I made that mistake. But I patterned it straight away. So sorry about that though. This video is sponsored by F Custom. F Custom are a company that do custom jerseys. You can order yours from fcustom.com, and if you use my discount code SACHI, you can get 10% off of your order. Thank you very much to F Custom for sponsoring this channel. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Initial thoughts on that one there. Yeah, no, I enjoyed that one a lot. Apart from that one sus little censorship. But I'm gonna assume he didn't say that, because there's just no way they would have allowed him to record that. So I'm gonna assume he didn't say that. But otherwise, I've heard some weird things in drill though. I've heard some weird things in drill, so I don't know. I don't know these people. Anyways, apart from that, sus went absolutely nuts. I really appreciate the Marvel references, obviously. But nah, man, on the whole, it just sounded like a very, very, very cruddy song. Like I said, I'm pretty certain this is the first song to be censored that I've heard so far, because what he was actually saying, if you can put two and two together, like you just like nothing good will come of that not being censored. Let me just put it like that, especially with his situation right now. That needed to be censored, I can't lie, especially with all these Grim Reaper flipping bars. Like, they're gonna put two and two together, so that had to be censored. I don't know what the hell SD said, but obviously that needed to get censored. So yeah, man, otherwise, main taking away point from that is just it's very cruddy. I feel like, yeah, I mean, even the song the title Red Tape is associated with a crime scene. Like, obviously something's already happened if there's red tape there. So yeah, you can imply that if they're talking about red tape, they're going to be talking about a lot of things where red tape was needed. Otherwise, in terms of a rating out of 10, what would I rate that one out of 10? I rate that one like an 8.5 out of 10. That's a solid song, very solid song. They both went in the hook. I don't know if SD was in the hook or if Sus just sounded very different. Because at first I thought it was SD, but then when SD came on to rap, that didn't sound anything like him. So maybe Sus just changed his cadence for that. But otherwise, yeah, man, I've been searching one for. Let me know what other ones you want done. But I'm pretty certain that's all the ones everyone was asking for at this point. That's now 9 reactions of this 12-song album. So yeah, I'm assuming all the ones you want reacted to have been reacted to, but let me know in the comments. But yeah, I mean, there's other music coming out now. Just this week, I had the time and it made sense. So yeah, you've seen our way through the album. But yeah, I think there's other music coming out. So we'll probably leave that there. Otherwise, I've been Sachi14. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be back again soon.